Well met. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reading through Omniscient Reader. We are 26 to 30 today. Getting along with it pretty good, pretty good. So, what we'll do, I'll give the usual recap for this one, but starting from the next Omniscient Reader video, we might try and tone down the recap. Because currently I'm just summarizing what happens in each chapter, and it does take like 5 or 6 minutes. It might just highlight the important points and move on. But for now, we'll keep it as we had it with the solid recap. Do a quick recap, then get straight into it. So, Warden of the Dark is unleashed. Doctor has, released it from its whatever it was sealed within. And then it's empowered by the Demon King, apparently. And then all of a sudden we see, like, it's chanting its spells or whatever it's doing. And then Sang is just like, oh wait, it's talking words. So because of her studies, they pointed out that she can kind of decipher or translate whatever it's speaking. So that was pretty interesting. Doctor's weapon breaks initially against the warden, and then mid-fight, while he's running away, he asks the new Dokebi to like give him his auction house mail. And it was what he was asking for before, the Broken Faith, and also the White Star weapon aura, I think. He combines the two together and then forms some sort of lightsaber, and then does a good job on the old Warden of the Dark. So knocks him down, but doesn't do the finishing blow. But yeah, to get there, he was bookmarking Lee's weapon proficiency skills, and he gets more understanding of Lee from using it as well. And then once he's got it on the floor, all the the constellations and the Dokebi, they're all like almost baiting him to do the final blow. Oh, you'll be the first one to do it. You get so many coins. But Doctor's just like, nah, I'm good. And then the very next second, you see Finance just take the final blow. And then Doctor turns around and says, oh yeah, there's a reason I didn't do it. Finance is so screwed in the future. It could be great. But I guess that also means he'll be a recurring character for a while. So yeah, Finance ends up taking the final blow. He gets the coins, and he also gets an eternal curse. The Demon King will be hunting him down with whatever nightmarish forces it can summon. So Finance has a lot to look forward to. Han, yeah, it's until he dies. Good times ahead for him. So they loot the remaining chests, and they're able to grab a few budget items, and they get a mana brazier as well, so they can cook the meat, which was part of the subquest. And it seems to be very tasty because the constellations. You even get that the one who was baking cookies show up, and it's just like, oh. But yeah, so they'll cook some of the meat, and then Doctor decides to go back and use the black box, which lets him put 2 of his items in, the Broken Faith and the Monster Claw from the Warden that he looted. Even though Han got the kill, it seems like Doctor just looted from the Warden as well. Puts them both in the box, and then outshoots a high-grade item. And yeah, it looks pretty good. It's a constellation artifact. We don't know exactly what it means yet, but it is bound to a specific constellation. And then that specific constellation then starts looking at Doctor with great interest. Gil attempts to guide them back out, like after they're all done, but there's no bugs around. And then he manages to create a connection with one of the Monarch monsters up top. I think they were called Monarch monsters. The big praying mantis, I think it was, like on the surface, which is an insane range, probably. I guess they wouldn't be too far underground. It depends. But yeah, he manages to connect, and then the monster starts rampaging, and then Doctor's like, hey, stop, because the rampaging was kind of making it crumbling around him. So he manages to disconnect, and then Sanger then says, like, look, I can guide us back out with this thread. And she can't reveal her constellation just yet, probably due to, like, the contract that they've already made. Like, they can't reveal who they're contracted with, which is fine. And then Doctor tries to use his profile character again, a character profile again, and instead of saying there's no data for this person, which happened for, you know, people who weren't part of the novel originally, it says retrieving character information. What does that mean for the future of the novel? It could have many repercussions later on, but I'm keen to read up to until we're up to date, and then we can start the speculation. Of course, of course. But yeah, so Bi Hyung returns to the stream, and he reveals kind of he chats with Doctor using a whisper system that only the Dakabi can use, and he accidentally slips that the box was there because he didn't remove it, or well, it was there on purpose. And then group returns to the station. Everyone seems to be very agitated as the daily survival fee is coming around, and because they were buying food, they couldn't afford it. So immediately, of course, Inho's just there, and he incites the crowd straight away. First thing he does when they get back, incites the crowd against Doctor. Unbelievable. And then he's just like, yeah, you want coins? He's got so many. Please. And then, you know, some of the crowd starts to attack him, and then Doctor's just like, he's had enough. He refuses. He's like, why should I? Some of the crowd charges him, and he literally disarms one of the lads, and then just rebukes it all. He's like, oi, oi, just stop and think. And then, yeah, he talks some common sense into them, honestly. Like, that's the best way I can put it, I think. It just makes them stop and think about what they're doing, and then they start to realize, wait, we're losing people because they figured out they could kill people and get coins. Maybe Inho is the bad guy all along. And then, you know, huge fight breaks out with the remaining survivors. Hui-Won's attribute begins to evolve as well, and mid-fight into the Judge of Evil. Very cool. And apparently it's one of the most powerful of the three it could have gotten. One of the three judges. It's the most powerful of the three judges, I think they said. And then the Constellations of Pure Good back her use of like the skill. I think it was called Time of Judgment. It's pretty good when you have Constellations back. I mean, and in this case, it's going to be interesting. She's like going to be very niche in the future. Like, unless she feels righteous fury against what she's actually fighting, I'm not sure how much help she will be in future fights, but we'll find out. I like Huiwon's character and everything so far. So yeah, she evolves a little bit, and then, you know, Huiwon pretty much cleans it up by herself, and then the next day, you know, shares the coins around. And then yeah, they set up to leave, and there's not many survivors left. As the fight ends, the survival feed pops up, and because it's not a good not a good situation for many people, of course. And then, you know, the gang gets together. They start journeying to the next station where the sub scenario, or where the main scenario is supposed to be. And then Doctor heads up top a little bit into the poison area, runs around, respects the shrine, and then destroys the shrine. Of course, as you do, to get like a couple of items. And then the constellation that he did that to was kind of shocked, but then he kind of smooth talked his way out of it, and yeah, it was kind of funny. But yeah, he distributes the items around the rest of the group, and then just as they get to, I think, the station before where they're supposed to be going, that's where we end, and a new sub scenario has arrived. So much happens. I'm just going to have to highlight the main points in future recaps to keep this section a bit shorter, but it's very good, very good. Alright, now we can get on to the new stuff. It's time to continue reading from episode 26. Here we go. A new sub-scenario has arrived. Here we go, here we go. Stand back, everyone. Oh, everyone's got a hand on a sword. Gil's got his club out. Lee's got his sword and shield out, actually. Okay. Episode 26, Chapter 6, The Time of Judgment, Part 5. We're still on Huiwon's little arc, okay. Sub-scenario. Illusory Prison. Uh-oh. So it's a sub-quest. difficulty D to F. Clear conditions. Escape the illusory prison within the given time limit. Time limit 1 hour. Reward 300 coins. Penalty for failure? Question marks. Is this like an escape room? Uh-oh. Illusory prison. What could it be? And there's like a whoosh, like wind coming through. Sub scenario has begun. The wind is howling all around them. Ooh. What is going on? Is Huiwon either trying to slash it or she's like blocking her face? They're all blocking their face, actually. That would make sense. What is this? I feel sick. And then just goes black. Uh-oh. And then someone saying, Doctor. They're in a genjutsu. Doctor. Something doesn't feel right. Doctor, are you there? And then someone's reaching out. Doctor, you haven't seen anything, okay? Ooh. Wow. I see. And then, yeah, personal skill. Fourth wall activates. This should dispel majority of this, right? You have become immune to the effects of the illusory prison due to your skill. So he just snaps back immediately. It just breaks for Doctor. Illusory prison. It's a zone that triggers your trauma to drive you insane. Even Jung Hyuk Yu would have had a difficult time here. This is the most dangerous obstacle a regressor can face. That is a very good point, actually, because in this scenario, decisions would come to like plague you, and you have to, if you have to live that more than once. Oh my goodness. So Doctor says, everyone, calm yourselves and take deep breaths. Constellation. Secretive plotter is impressed by your mental fortitude. 100 coins. A curious constellation is sad that they did not get to peek into your past. Okay. And he's like, oh. And then they're all like taking it. You son of a. Hui-Won's got a sword ready, swing. And then Private Hyun-Sun Lee did not copy, sir. So he didn't follow orders. He had to make a rough choice. And then Gil, I'm sorry, mom. Damn it, I was too late. They're all trapped. Doctor. Oh, Sanga's got the bracelet, of course. She seems okay. Her bracelet's glowing, actually. Sanga. The praying beads of the monk, Samyang. It looks like their effect protected her. Cover me for a bit while I destroy this zone. Then she nods. Ooh. Yes, the reason I destroyed the great monk statue to obtain this skill was that so we could clear this sub-scenario. You know, where all the items are. It's kind of cheating. Anyway, then here we go. So Hui-Won's a little bit further down the track. He's back to back with Sanga. Takes a deep breath. Personal skill. Dispel evil. Level 1 activated. Oh, not bad. Personal skill. Dispel evil level 1. Dismantles the prison. Oh, okay. It's just that easy. And then we have like a blue aura emanating from Doctor. Did it work? And then our oath. What is Lee doing? He's like push-up, but he's on his head. 1. We are soldiers of the Army of the Republic of Korea with a duty to faithfully serve our nations and fellow citizens. Hyun-seong and Gil. Mom, Gil. Everyone, get a hold of yourselves. And Gil's wobbling a little bit. Hui-Won is in battle position right now. Uh-oh. We could be in danger. She's dashing straight towards Doctor. Oh, so he dodges back, I think. Or she just missed. Oh, she's activated her. She's in rage mode right now. Uh-oh. I'm going to kill you all. Her eyes turned red. This is a sign of demon slaying. This was why I gave her the robe of the great monk Samyang, but I guess it was no use. So he's dodged it, and then he hits her on the back of the neck, and then she falls. Sanga, please take care of Hui-Won for me. Condition of the sub-scenario has been fulfilled. That was a quick one. You receive 300 coins. Do not let your guard down. He's got his new sword out. Oh, yes. It's got that aura around it. Are monsters forming? There's purple flames. Oh, they are. It's not over yet. They're like wizards or something. Oh, never mind. Tier 8 ghost species. They're specters. Okay. They look pretty cool. So Lee is still knocked out. He's lying down. And then again, Private Hyunsung Lee, reporting for duty. Sir, I do not copy. Oh, he's awake. Oh, what's going on? Lee, how are you feeling? And then in the background, you see like Huiwon and Gil. Oh, how long was I out? What's going on? Is everyone alright? And then there's a crystal on the floor. Spectre Spirit Stone. A rare spirit stone that can be obtained from the remains of specters. So Doctor's just leading. We stumbled upon monsters that created an illusory prison. We've defeated them all, so we should be okay? What? Just you and Sanger? It was mostly Doctor. Their attacks were mostly psychic in nature, so it wasn't too bad. Oh, he's got like a bunch of them actually. It's not just the one. That must be a pretty common drop. Oh no, they can be used for. Thank you. I guess we're out of the woods now. I couldn't possibly thank you enough. It's nothing. And then, Gilliam, are you sure you don't need to rest? So he's awake and he's wobbling on his feet. Oh, my head hurts, and he just keeps bashing it. Oh. So and then he's flashing back to his trauma. I'm sorry, Mum. Maybe it was Gilliam who had the most traumatic experience. Doctor goes in for the head pat, of course, and the hug. Oh. This kid has been through so much. This is a lot to take in for an adult, as seen by most of the ones in the first few chapters. But Gil is, he's making it, he's soldiering on, you know. What a champion. It looks like we've almost made it. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Or that's a train. It's not good. Maybe. Alright, our group isn't ready for a fight at the moment. Is it okay for us to go ahead? Who are you people? Huh? So someone's announced themselves ahead. Oh, he's got a sword. Interesting. Don't you know that these hunting grounds belong to us? Uh-oh, it's another gang. It looks kind of like a student. They're near the university, aren't they? Since when was she? And then Sanger. Oh, she is. She recognizes. Oh, right. This is from the school. Oh, wow. Okay. So she was like one of the very first people to take the initiative to actually kill people in the very first or second chapter. Okay, this one could be rather intense. The sole survivor of the Taepung Girls High School. Ji-Hai Lee. Looks rather aggressive, not gonna lie. Huh? Did you? And then he sees, she sees the crystals Doctor have. Did you arrive here after defeating the specters? What does that mean? Arrive here up. Okay. I knew who she was as well because, or here we go, spoilers. She is also one of the main characters of TWSA. Oh. And then she's just like, how? Only the master knows how to defeat them. And we see her character profile. Ji-Hai Lee, age 17, supporting constellation, god of naval warfare. Personal attribute, scarred sword demon, rare. Personal skills, blade proficiency level 3, demon slaying 1, perfect senses 2, ghost steps level, ghost steps, oh no. Call of Duty Warzone flashbacks. Alright, stigma, naval warfare level 1, command army level 1. I can see how that could be useful. Overall stats, stamina 13, strength 12, agility 13, mana 9. General evaluation. She has become a scarred sword demon after killing her closest friend. This character's supporting constellation has become fond of you and your party. So that means Doctor, right? Okay. And then she's got a starter pack enabled too. What? 2 of them are pay to win, sir. Wait, the two characters who are supposed to be in it have starter packs. God of Naval Warfare. A supporting constellation hasn't changed from the story. Constellation, bold leader of the peasants' army, is moved about being reunited with an old friend. Jihai Li's constellation greets the bold leader of the peasants' army happily. Okay. And then, ooh, we got a poster. It's like her intro card. Naval Commander Jihai Li, Taepang Girls High School, second year, Class B. So high school and career is 3 years. Makes sense. That's like, so we have like grade 12s of school. That's like year 11, second last one, right? Anyway. She was the reason why Jung Hyuk Yu rushed straight to Chungmuro. She's a crucial character for the naval battle that lies ahead. Oh. Follow me. I'll take you to the station. He's sweating a little bit. Alright, so they're all moving as a group. She's in front. Main scenario number 2. The encounter. It's a main quest. Difficulty E. Clear conditions. Get through the tunnel and meet with the survivor of the first shelter zone. No time limit. 500 coin reward. Penalty for failure? Question marks. Probably death. Main scenario number 2. Encounter completed. Rewards will be calculated. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, we're moving forward. Okay, that was quick. Alright. Comments. I love watching Doctor go from human and concerned about a traumatized child to a protagonist who is analyzing a murdery girl. he keeps it all in one package, you know? I love Gil-young so much. I'm glad that he's in their group and can rely on Doctor. He's also a great addition to the team, very smart and brave. Definitely. Even though he's a child, I said it in this chapter, like he's been dealing with all the situations very well so far. And if he has the chance to grow out his power, he's going to be a powerhouse for sure. Gil-young drawing comfort from Doctor. It's clear he seems to relate to him, is sympathetic in some way. Of course. Alright. So 27. So we are at Chungmuro. So we're underground in the station, I assume, or we're moving up. Either way, we are on the move. You have entered Chungmuro. Sanger says, this place is eerie. And then GIR 8761 channel is live. BIR 3642 channel is live. Are these different streams that they're walking into? There are a lot of Dakabi channels since the scenario is becoming more large scale. It must be difficult for Bihyung. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that makes sense, right? Dakabi in different areas, eventually they would need to come together for the bigger scale scenarios. The third main scenario is currently in progress. There are a few people here. Hey little samurai, you've bought newbies. To someone else. Yep. Samurai? He would regret calling her that if he knew who Jihei's supporting constellation is. Who is it? Oh wait, no, never mind. Have you been drinking again? So she smells it. Aha, what else to do? What else is there to do when the world is in ruins? Did your friends come from Dongguk University? I'm impressed. You must have earned a few coins along the way. Great, they're both drunk. What's your name, little miss? Oi, oi. I know of a cheap room. Do you want it? Sorry? A room? Step in there, Lee. Say no. Aha, you don't know how things work here yet, do you? Here, quit pestering the newbies and get upstairs. There we go. They gotta learn someday. We do this to make a live. And then the sword is out. If you value your own life. Get them out of there. Nice. I've done my part. You're on your own from now on. I don't want to have to babysit you. That rude brat. Would it hurt to be a little polite? Well, I'm off. And then Doctor kind of looks ahead. Jung Hyuk Yu is here too, right? Jeez. What? Turns around. Ooh. Face to face. Who are you? Oh, uh-oh. She's got the sword ready to go on the pop. It looks like Jung Hyuk Yu already did a number on her. Uh-oh. I understand why though. A constellation at the level of the god of naval warfare is a rare find. If I were in his shoes, I would have looked for her as soon as I got here too. I'm Jung Hyuk-Yu's companion who has returned alive. A companion? I don't believe you. He'll know who I am if you tell him that. Where is he now? Master isn't here right now. She calls him Master? What have you done to the poor kid, Jung Hyuk? I can't afford to lose the god of naval warfare like this. This isn't good. I have a message for him. And then she's a little impatient, but she's listening. Hey, you. Yes? Keep an eye on them for me. I'm going to see Master. But who are they? I don't know. They say they're Master's friends. You're friends of Mr. Jung Hyuk Yu? Completely different reaction was this. Sparkles. Very good friends. Sparkles returned. What is this? The other two are just like sweating in the background. Episode 27, Chapter 7. Landlord. Part 1. And so, that's how Mr. Jung Hyuk Yu, we missed it, became the leader of our group. Okay, so Huiwon's resting and saying it is over with her. Someone's yawning. Is that Lee? Oh no, it's Doctor. He's probably read it all. Are you listening? Yep, I guess. So Jung Hyuk Yu appeared around 3 days ago and saved you and Jihai from a pack of monsters. This is the gist of the story, right? So he was a follower of Jung Hyuk Yu's, just like Yihei. I'm not interested in hearing stories about that psychopath. He says that now. Then what was he reading for 3,000 chapters or whatever? This boy doesn't know that Jung Hyuk Yu didn't save him because he was a good man, but only because he was lucky enough to be next to Jihai at the time. Ah. Well, if you put it that way, I guess it's not that complicated. And then Lee's asking, is he taking notes? How do you supply yourselves with food here? Well, it's a little embarrassing to say, but a number of people here are relying on Jihai to provide for us. Jihai provides monsters, hunts monsters, and then asks Jung Hyuk to cook them. You don't need to take notes on that. So yeah, obviously Jung Hyuk has the other mana brazier. What about drinking water? We tried to make we make trades with the Landlord Coalition using food and coins. The Landlord Coalition? These guys already got a guild set up and everything? Oh. Now this is getting interesting. And then there's just 3 dudes. Hey, who are these guys? The newbies from earlier. Did you come to look for a room? Oh, excuse us. We just came to use the bathroom upstairs. What a pity. Be careful up there. Okay. The Chungmuro Landlord Coalition. I know them very well from reading TWSA. Their leader, who has all of the Chungmuro under their control, must be one of the 10 evils. Oh, Hui-Won about to... Anyway, we'll keep going. Uh-oh. They keep mentioning something called a room. What are they referring to? And they're landlords. And the rooms are, simply put, it's that. Are people fighting? It looks like they're fighting. They're definitely fighting. What is that? And it says, so they're fighting, and then there's a little green zone next to them. It's got 0 out of 1. Why are they fighting? According to the scenario, those are called green zones. We call them rooms here. Okay. You'll find out about them soon enough. So, does the Landlord Coalition have control over all the areas from the 3rd to the 1st basement levels? There are other groups too, but it's mostly the Landlord Coalition that has the monopoly. Okay, so this green zone has 3 people in it. They all on the same team? What do they have to do? Didn't Jung Hyuk Yu do anything about this? I thought he saved you. Well, he just told us to fend for ourselves. Yep, that's typical. There it is. Jung Hyuk Yu probably didn't ask these people to follow him. They must have been drawn to him because of his overwhelming power. Jung Hyuk Yu is straying off his original path. His current 3rd round is slightly different. I need to find out what he is doing differently this time around. Makes sense. Oh, and why are those people gathered over there? The bathroom is just past them. And someone says, Pildu, please let me back in. I promise I won't do it ever again. Please let me stay just one more night. They're staying in the bathroom? I will bring you coins at all costs. Oh, they're paying for the bathroom. Now, everyone, stand back. There's just two bigger lads in there. What are they doing? I have a feeling that the 10 evils will be here as well. But they all look so much alike, it's hard to tell. And then, oh, Gil runs forward. Uh-oh. Gil, wait. And then bathroom. Someone knocks into him. Oh. And then, why is there a splat there? Please don't tell me he squashed a bug. Huh? Wait, no, he entered a green room. No. The incarnation Gilyong Lee has trespassed onto private property. Someone get him out. Who's this brat? Uh-oh. The landlords. Oh no. Everyone, back up quickly. You seem to be lost. You know where you are right now? Isn't this the way to the bathroom? The bathroom? He's tapping his bat. Yeah, it used to be. But hey, you little brat, where are your parents? Sorry? Didn't your parents ever tell you not to trespass? The guy's got his hand on his head. Someone better get in there and stop the bat that's coming. That's not a bat. That's Tart. That's a Tart. What? You seem clueless right now. So I'll teach you a valuable lesson. They're like coming in like Huiwon's time of judgment. Oh. The turret is fully how do you say materialized, and it's aiming. Gil, move. Gil. The stigma militarized zone level 3 of the character Pildu Gong has been activated. Wait. He was not far into the zone. Did he get dragged in? Oh no. There's 4 turrets on him. Pildu Gong is demanding a sum payment of 500 coins for trespassing. All turrets in the area will initiate fire if his demand is not met. So if someone else walks in there, he's probably going to double it. Obviously, that's what he does. Oi, brat. Hand over your coins. Oh my. Alright, someone needs to get this guy out. I wonder how it works though. Alright, comments. There's no way I could wait 59 days for this to become free. So I guess I'm invested in this webtoon permanently. Fair comment. Constellation Leesburg Weeb is telling the incarnation KDJ to sleep and rest. Constellation Lazyberg Weeb is furious and telling those uncultured incarnations not to hurt the incarnation LGY. Constellation Lazyberg Weeb wants you to handle the situation. 5 coins have been sponsored. Good on him. A new scenario has arrived. You are headed into darkness 49 days later, where once you've reached this far, there is no looking back. 5 coins to proceed. The 5 coin is the only type of comment on this webtoon. Alright, 28, here we go. The turrets are materialized. Someone needs to get in. The crowd just like, oh no, that kid. Ooh, and then Doctor Sanger, look after Hui-Won for me. He's going in. Huh? Oh, you must be his guardian. He's in the zone. Then why don't you pay me 500 coins instead? That's a good deal. For 2 people. 500 coins just for setting foot on his land? This is a highway robbery. This is interesting, Jung-hyuk-yu. And then, ooh, Jihai has found him. Master, you've let these scum run rampant. Uh-oh. Episode 28, Chapter 7, Landlord, Part 2. Here we go. The 10 Evils. They appear in different chapters and with different ranks depending on the round Jung-hyuk-yu is in. They are the main villains in the world of TWSA. I wonder if the Demon King is the leader of the 10 Evils. Interesting. And we get like some silhouettes. Yeah, that's the landlord. He's the last one down here. And the Pildugong, also known as the Armament Lord of Chungmuro, is one of the 10 evils. He left him alive though? And then Green Zone is 56 out of 70. The size of his room is larger than the rest of them as expected. This entire area must be Pildugong's Green Zone. He's claimed the dunnies. Why are you collecting coins from people? Isn't Chungmuro Station a public facility? Ha ha ha, it was. Until 8 days ago. But not anymore. What an explanation. Alright, I'll pay. But I'll only pay him in person. What? Oh? You're not Pildugong. Oh. And then he's looking at his profile. Jinchul Kim. He's 49. Sporting constellation, Monarch of the Small Fry. Personal attribute, he's a landlord. And then his little budget stats. Stamina 9, Strength 8, Agility 9, Mana 7. These men are landlords who used to own most of Chungmuro. But now, they're just Pildugong's henchmen. The Landlord Coalition. What? How? Where are you, Mr. Gong? Damn it. Come out and collect your coins. So he steps forward a bit more. You have trespassed into private property. And then the turrets immediately swing around, change targets onto Doctor. Mr. Pildugong. Stop right there. Oh. There's a lad sitting on a bench with a beret behind him. It looks like that anyway. Take another step and you're dead. Ooh. He's reading about fishing. Wait, there's a Dokebi. Is that an ice cream? What is that? Anyway, fishing life. The fish is fishing the human. Of course, a little bit messed up. I haven't seen you around here before. You've got quite the nerve. What is this? Something tired. Something for thought. Foods for thought. And then it's just dots. He must be Pildugong, the Armament Lord. Why should I be nervous when I'm just here to do what needs to be done? Oh, Pildugong has begun to take an interest in you. Smart ass, I see. Don't get too cocky. Puts on the hat. Slams down the book. Character profile. Pildugong. Age 48. Supporting constellation. Defense Master. Personal attribute. Landlord. Rare. Landowner. Rare. Personal skills. Private property level 3. Patience level 1. Calculate profit level 2. Leadership level 2. Insight. There it is again. Insight 1. Weapons proficiency 1. Okay, he's got a little bit of combat in there. Stigma. Militarized zone level 3. Overall stats. Stamina 9. Strength 11. Agility 10. Mana 19. That's a bit beefy. General evaluation. The leader of Chungmuro's Landlord Coalition. His skill with private property, along with his Stigma militarized zone, are optimized for fighting against large numbers of enemies. He plays tower defense games. It is highly recommended that you do not make enemies with this character. Starter pack is currently being used. Growth pack is currently being used. He's double pay to win. What? Where's with these constellations? He already has 2 personal attributes and his mana is level 19? This is expected of someone who would end up becoming one of the 10 evils. So he's not yet, but he would be. So, what business do you have with me? Doesn't seem like you're here just to pay me. And he's pretty sharp too. Should I make a deal? Or just crush him? Right here and now. If he's not the evil yet, but he becomes it later on, wouldn't the evil just become someone else at that point in time? I'm not sure how the novel's going to work in that respect, because they've already changed some things. You'd better not have any crazy ideas, if you know what I mean. You can see Doctor just holding onto his sword. Lee's got his shield up in front. Gil's next to him. Sang is holding Huiwon. Oh, I think his point is they've surrounded his friends. Yeah, they have. Okay. Yep. Now. What else would a tenant want from a landlord? He's got his hands up. So, you want a room? Yes. Please let me and my friends stay in your green zone. No, we don't take tenants who aren't part of the landlord coalition. Straight up refuse. Unless you want to pay us 500 coins each daily. Holy crap. Greedy schmuck. We can't afford that, but I can pay you an intel. What intel? Intel about Jung Hyuk-yu. Oh, Jung Hyuk-yu. You mean that boss who caused a ruckus a while back? You brat. How do you know him? Bullseye. Pildu. This guy is suspicious. In the original story, Jung Hyuk-yu should be in an all-out war against Landlord Coalition right now. What the hell could he be up to? And then, yeah, this shows a picture of the phone. That's part of the story. How do you know Jung Hyuk-yu? He is a companion of mine. We have been through life and death on our own. On your own? Not together? Well, the point is that he is a close friend of mine. Look at him. Whether you believe me or not, you got nothing left to lose, right? This is where the calculations come in for Pildu. Pildu Gong has activated the skill Calculate Profit level 2. I do have something to lose. You've been trying to con me for all I know. Don't underestimate me, you brat. From my experience, it's people like you that always run off without paying their rent. That sounds oddly specific. Well, if you say so, it's your loss. I should walk away right now. And he's going to wait, took the bait, and gain the upper hand. Where do you think you're going? You still need to pay me. Oh. Damn it, it was about the money. How much was it? 100 coins? No, it's 1,000 coins for you and that kid. I knew it. Okay. This bastard. Even though the cabbie didn't rip me off this bad. That's too expensive. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Die. Oh, and then the turret just starts firing. What? Doctor! Sang screams. And then it looks like Doctor kind of pushes Gil a little bit, run towards the crowd. And then we see a huge crash. Where's Gil? Where's Doctor? What is going on? He shields himself. Oh, there's a shield there. Oh, did Lee jump in? Oh, Hyun-seong. Lee's in there with the shield. It's all polished. Doctor, don't think I can hold it for much longer. Hui-Won is still passed out. Someone might end up dead if we start fighting right now. And then he notices something. There is nothing to gain for us if we continue this fight. Mr. Gong, hold on. What is it now? I don't think it's a wise decision for you to be fighting us right now. And why is that? If you do, you'll die right where you're sitting. Oh, he's gonna like that response. Whoosh. Oh, has he arrived? Master, it's him. Damn it. That's the man who claimed to be a friend of yours. Ooh. If there's nothing here for us to gain, I should have at least make them to lose something. My goodness, sorry about that. If there's nothing here for us to gain, I should at least make them lose something. A close friend of mine is making his way here. And then Eileen's right there guiding him. There, that's him. Oh, he notices. Oh, what? Jung Hyuk-yu has become agitated. Hey, Jung Hyuk. Oh my goodness. Never thought I'd be happy to see that mug of his. Level 2 of Omniscient Reader's viewpoint activated. He's gonna need it. He's right. Eileen's just like, what? Just like the landlord is right now. How are you? Looks like you've been doing good. How did he already? And then, yep, level 2 of Omniscient Reader's viewpoint activated. These people don't seem to believe that you and I are friends. Can you please talk to them for me? I know Jung Hyuk-yu very well. He may kill people off like insects, but he always keeps his promises. Landlord's about to die. A few constellations are looking forward to the incarnation. Jung Hyuk Yu's reply. The constellation Demonic Judge of Fire is carefully watching to see if the incarnation Jung Hyuk Yu keeps his word. Especially now, since many constellations are watching. And it'd be great if you could make them let us use the toilet. Did he just talk over him? Doctor, wasn't Mr. Jung Hyuk about to... He talked over the master. Oh. There's a clank. He's drawing his sword. Mr. Jung Hyuk, wait. Kill him, master. Uh-oh. We've angered someone. The constellation of the readers agitated by that cliffhanger. Constellation Ugliest King, that's the commenter's username, is looking forward to seeing how the companionship in life and death of the incarnation Jung Hyuk Yu and Kim Dok-ju unfolds. Constellation Ugliest King remarks the incarnation Jung Hyuk Yu is still crazy. Did anyone else notice the Yoon Jung Hyuk reference on the cover of the magazine? How to catch a sunfish regressor. Nice. Alright. 29. Here we go. Wow. It's just Doctor. He's all sparkles. I'm so lucky to have such a great companion. Huh? Good to see you. He's just walking on ahead. He is not happy. You managed to stay alive. Long story short, Jung Hyuk Yu never acknowledged me as his companion. Instead, he answered by silently pointing his blade at Pil Du Gong. Pil Du Gong didn't seem to want any bloodshed, so he let us go for the time being. Did you want me to die? I really didn't care that much. Companion, my ass. Here we go. I would love to sock his jaw right now. Just punch him, but his stats are probably no joke right about now. So, what is this? Oh, it's just something on the door. What are you looking at? Personal skill, character profile activated. There is too much information about this character. Converting character profile to summary. Then he's thinking, activate full version. I didn't really see it when I read the novel, but... And then we're opening... Ooh, the full version of his profile. Character summary. Jung Hyuk Yu, he's 28. Not sure about his supporting constellation. Attribute. The Regressor. 3rd round. Mythical. Pro gamer. Rare. Is it gamer? Personal skills. Oh, here we go. Eye of the Sage. Level 8. His skills are level 8 already? Holy crap. Eye of the Sage 8. Close combat 8. Weapons proficiency 8. Mental barrier 5. Crowd control 5. Reasoning 5. Lie detection 4. Cooking level 10. And then the list of skills has been abridged, so he's probably got more than that. Stigma, regression, level 3. Overall stats, stamina 24, strength 24, agility 25, mana 23. Damn, he is over leveled. General evaluation, character evaluation is too lengthy, cannot be loaded. Okay. Now I see how extraordinary he is. Damn protagonist. He may be even stronger than he was during his 3rd round in the novel. Did you have something else you wanted to say? That means he's taking more risks. What is he scheming when it's only his 3rd round? I'm asking if you had something you wanted to tell me. No, I was just admiring that ugly mug of yours. He's about to get punched. He is as determined as I remember him to be. Determined my ass. Emo bastard. But he's starting to get on my nerves. Should I kill him? I'm joking. Turn that frown upside down, friend. The constellation, prisoner of the golden headband, is disappointed in you. Oh. Interesting. Episode 29, Chapter 7, Landlord Part 3. So, she's waking up. Okay, nice. So, Lee, Sanger, and Gil are all like around her. You must have made new companions. Jung Hyuk Yu is a little disappointed in you. What? Why? Does he think they helped him out? Jung Hyuk activated the skill Eye of the Sage level 8. I left Lee with him, but look how weak he is. How disappointing. Oh, because they didn't level up enough? Lee would have been stronger if he had accompanied Jung Hyuk, but still, I'm just an ordinary reader who's lucky enough to know the future. So Jung Hyuk's analyzing the rest of the squadron because he knows he can't use it on Doctor. Maybe he'll try it again. What is that? How has he... Is he seeing Huiwons? Oh. Who is he looking at? They're standing together, so it's difficult to tell. Is he looking at Hui-Won? Or maybe he can see Sangers as well, even though Doctor can't yet. I want to ask him, but then he'll find out that I'm reading his thoughts. Hui-Won notices. What the hell are you looking at? Good. Well done, Hui-Won. Should I kill... Bro. Jung Hyuk-yu. I wanted to ask you something. Why are you leaving the Pildu Gong? Oh, why are you leaving Pildu Gong alone? Crazy bastard. Oh my goodness. If you were a real prophet, you'd know. Prophets don't know everything, you know. Jung Hyuk-yu has activated lie detection. He's still using it. He's so damn meticulous. Ooh. Well, I guess you're right. The level of your future vision skill must not be high enough. Think whatever you like. I need Pildu Gong alive. The upcoming scenario, right? I know that you need him for a future scenario, but you only need Pildu Gong, not his entire gang. I thought it was more your style to keep things simple. Why are you letting them run rampant? Oh, we're getting his thoughts. How annoying. What? I'm a busy man. You'll never understand. Wait, this isn't something that you can just ignore so easily. If you don't do something, the people in Chungmuro will... Just straight up. It doesn't concern me. What? Can I punch you just this once? You said that out loud, bro. Oh. Do you really have the confidence to? Oh. Jung Hyuk-yu has activated the skill. Tiger God Aura, level 5. That bastard. Let's go. Show him in highly. Just walking off. Okay. 1 hour and 30 minutes remaining until the third scenario activates. Third scenario will last exactly 1 week. Jung Hyuk-yu is probably planning to get something he wants during that time. Constellation. Bold leader of the peasants' army is angered by the suffering of the common people. And then the same constellation is calling for a people's revolution. I can't let him have his way. I can't, but... Constellation, prisoner of Golden Headband, is wondering what you're thinking. Jung Hyuk. And then Constellation, prisoner of the Golden Headband, is pleased. You have been gifted 100 coins. You were a little scared, weren't you? Hui-Won's coming over to him. Sorry, when you were talking to that Jung Hyuk guy. As if? But more importantly, I'm worried about what to do with Pildu Gong and his gang. It looks like Lee's polishing his shield again. I didn't change the subject because I was scared. Pildu Gong is more of a problem than Jung Hyuk right now. From what I heard, they claim ownership over public spaces and ask people for rent. Those greedy bastards. In order to complete the third scenario, we're gonna need Pildu Gong's help. But if he won't help us, I'll go kick his ass. That won't work. Hui-Won's just going in. I should really get them some better weapons. We can beat them if we join forces. Remember Guamo Station? She's just gonna rampage right here. I don't think the constellations would agree. Oh, maybe they would. If he is an evil now. Huiwon Jung has activated the skill. Time of Judgment. Is it really now though? The scales. They're formed behind her. The constellations of the pure good alignment remain silent against Huiwon Jiang's request. This is what I thought would happen. If she doesn't have, the alignment of the pure constellations, she won't be able to do too much. The skill has been cancelled. Huh? What's this? Is it broken? Time of Judgment. A personal skill that belongs to the Judge of Evil is an all-powerful buff skill that is ridiculously overpowered. But the catch is, it only works when the intended target is an evildoer. Why isn't the skill activating? Hildu Gong and his gang are definitely evil. That's only from our perspective. I'm saying that the standards of morality that we humans abide by may be different from that of constellations. That makes sense. Justice in most cases is just something that is agreed upon by the majority. How can that... Oh, he's faltering. But there may be a way. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Sorry? It won't be easy, but there might be a way we can defeat him. What is it? We have to... lure Pildu Gong out of his militarized zone. His stigma, militarized zone, is an optimal defense skill, but it will only work in specific areas that he has designated. His turrets will be useless if he leaves his area of effect. Oh, I see. But it won't be easy to lure him out. Can't he just hold like an extra one with him, like a room or something? I don't know if that's how it works. I'm thinking like Heimerdinger or something from League of Legends. Just hold on to a charge of a room or turret, whatever, and then just place it down when you need it. But who knows, who knows. He has blankets, food, and even a chamber pot. He's practically staging a sit-in. What's so special about that place? It's the biggest room in Chungmur. Room? 1 hour until the third scenario is activated. Then, crap, don't come near me. Oh, he stood in a zone. Let's worry about Pildu Gong later. We should also start looking for a room. Oh ho ho, Bihyung is back. Well, well, let's begin the third day of the main scenario, shall we? I see some new faces here today. Aren't you all excited? There it is. The snap. The UI pops up in front of them. Main scenario number 3. Green Zone, day 3. It's a main quest. Difficulty C. Clear conditions. Occupy Green Zone in the station and survive the monsters that emerge each night at midnight. Oh, this scenario will last for 7 days. Oh my goodness. Duration 8 hours. I wonder what that means. Oh wait, the monsters go at them for 8 hours every day? Reward is 1,000 coins. Penalty for failure, it's a main quest. You're gonna die. And there it is. Alright. Landlords fight a way to screw over people even in the apocalypse. Can I punch you just this once? Had me dying for laughter for some reason. He realized he said it out loud. He did. I want to cry. I love it so much. I'm so happy I can see it drawn out. Very nice. Alright, we have one more chapter. This episode contains depictions of violence. Uh-oh. That may be upsetting for some readers. Episode 30. Main scenario. So it's just a recap of the scenario. Occupy a green zone in the station and survive the monster. Oh, wait. Hang on. I am just now getting it. So they've got to choose a little zone and survive in that for 7 days. Can they leave it all? That'd be interesting. 1 hour remaining until the third scenario is activated. The rules are simple. Occupy a green zone before anyone else. You can also steal someone else's green zone, of course. But you better hurry. If you can't find your own green zone by midnight, you'll be in deep trouble. So people are just running into them now. Well, good luck then. Then Bihyung's out. Oh my goodness, people are fighting over them. Die already. It's nothing personal, I just don't want to die. They know they have to survive after this, right? I know there's a limit. Oh. Yikes. And that, yeah, people are just killing each other over it. The apocalypse. Episode 30, Chapter 7. Landlord, Part 4. Do you really think we'll have to fight like that? And that people are just beating themselves up over there? There won't be a need to. We just need to find a room that can hold us all. Green zones vary in size. Some house only one person. Oh, yeah, that. Surviving 7 days by yourself. While others, like the one Pildu Gong is occupying, can hold up to 70 people. They're just chilling while his turrets do everything. Let's split up and try find a room. Lee and Sanga can team up, and Huiwon and Gil can go together too. What about you, Doctor? I'll go on my own. If none of us have found a room 20 minutes before the scenario starts, make it back here. They all nod. They're off. They probably... And then he checks the novel, or he checks his phone, just as I thought. They won't be able to find a room. There are no rooms left in Chongmuro. So what are you planning to do then? Uh-oh. Oh, actually, let's read this real quick. Do you think it's gonna work? Are you serious? Do you hire snapback at Numwin? At Kim? Jung Hyuk had known all along. Wait, is this when... Oh my goodness, is this when Kim was supposed to... Oh no. Okay, we'll move on. That leaves us with only one option. But could they really take innocent lives for the sake of saving ourselves? We've been over this multiple times already. The people who have made it this far are definitely not innocent, but I can see where he's coming from. 100%. 30 minutes remaining until the third scenario begins. He's just sitting there. Oh, no. He's reading through, seeing if there's anything. He's got his, like, skill now. And Bi Hyung, oi, what do you think you're doing? He's getting the DMs. Oh. Constellation, prisoner of the golden headband. I like this constellation. Is wondering what you're up to. Come to think of it, won't do me any good to let Bi Hyung or the constellations know that I am a reader of TWSA. What are you doing? Staring into a blank screen? You're boring the constellations to death. A blanks? They can't see it. Yeah, a blank screen? You mean this? Yes. Are you brainstorming or something? They can't. You'll die if you just sit there like that. What did I ever see in you? So the constellations and the Dokebi, who have the highest administrative power, must not be able to see anything on my screen. If they could, they would have brought it up much earlier. It makes sense because with his power of the fourth wall and everything, it also just cuts them out of it. Then how powerful is the author who sent me this supposed to be? A very good question. And then, someone screaming. Someone hits the floor and takes a green zone. Okay. So, yep, another one. Uh-oh. Is that going to be the one Doctor takes? Uh-oh. Don't come any closer. The kid's crying. Don't worry, I won't steal your spot. Really? You seem quite laid back, old man. Oh, Hailey's right behind him. Maybe you don't want to live anymore. This rude bastard could only be... You seem as laid back as I am. She's grinning. No one will dare come near my room. They know very well what's going to happen to them if they do. She's like swinging around the sword while it's sheathed. Well, the only people who could fight against Jihai here would be the Landlord Coalition or Jung Hyuk Yu. But I don't want you to die. I was impressed by how you stood up to our master. Oh, to master, not ours. I won't, don't you worry. And you don't necessarily have to find a room to survive the night. Or... Huh? Are you that strong? As strong as the master? The rooms just must give them, like, perks. Wait. So, it said duration 8 hours in the quest that we read. Is the onslaught gonna last for, like, 8 hours each night if you're in a room? So you get some break? Otherwise, it's just continuous. And then, oh, wait, Junghyuk's right here. You should return to the room. Oh, master? Yes, sir. Are you gonna fight the monsters? You'll die. And your buddies, too. He just shrugs. We'll have to see about that. What? That's ridiculous. Huh? 2,000 coins per night? Are they kidding? I ought to split their heads open. Doctor. And then all of them are there. We couldn't find a room. Doctor, do you know what they told us upstairs? They asked for a ridiculously high rent, right? You knew? Why is this guy flinching? He's so worried that they're just going to chuck him out. I mean, to be fair, it's probably right. He just did the same thing. But weren't they get like a bunch of coins from slaughtering all the monsters anyway? Maybe. Did you find anything, Doctor? Nah, nothing. We now have 2 options. Oh, that many? Oh, look at Hui-Won. The first option, in which we all live, is the easier of the 2. Well, that's the case. When that's the case, people usually end up going with the second option. What's the other one? The second option will be arduous, and one of us could even end up dying. Oh. If there's a chance for all of us to survive, we should go with the first option then. Let's go with the first one. They haven't heard them out. Can you tell us? Thank you, Saga. Can you tell us what they are first? The first is over there. And then there is a 5 out of 5 zone. Oh, right. But they have to kick people out. The room they're occupying can hold 5 people. But their stats aren't very high. Just a few of us will be enough to... Wait, Doctor, are you... Yes, the first option is to kill them and take their room. And the rest of them are just like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm up for it as long as you're willing. Gil, whoa, buddy. I'm up for it as long as you're willing to do it. He's a good kid. What can I say? I'm not scared. I'll do it. No, Gil. Sanger's just like stopping him. Don't you think we thought of that already? They probably killed others to occupy that room as well. If we carry on like this, we won't be able to complete the future scenarios. Doctor. Everyone's getting serious. I killed someone in Guillermo Station. Killed more than someone. I did so out of my own volition, and I don't regret it one bit. But just because I killed someone doesn't mean that I enjoy doing it. I don't want to become a monster. Nice. And then she's like just standing in front of him. Doctor, want to hear what the second option is? Oh, here we go. Look at him. He's all smiles. Alright, team up. Form some defenses. Closes his eyes. I understand. We'll go with the second option. Oh. Huh. I knew it. Why test us like that? I wasn't trying to test you. And Hui-Won's just like hitting him on the shoulder again. That hurts. I would have respected your choice. He looks at Gil. No matter which path you chose. Pats him on the head, of course. Now that we're all agreed on the second option, you'll have to do exactly what I tell you. Please trust me, no matter how ridiculous it sounds. If you fail to do that, we will all die. 5 minutes remaining until the third scenario begins. What's going on? Monsters are likely to spawn from that direction. Okay, so they're getting the tower defense map up. They will rampage through the station and make their way up to the ground floor. Then do we fight them off from here? No, we can't. If we do, we'll all die. We need to split up for this plan to work. Lee, Sanger, and Huiwon. That's a pretty beefy squadron. You have to trust me 100%. The third main scenario is activated. Oh, and then it looks like the monster gate is opening or something. When monsters spawn in, holy crap. Oh, it's just rats. Oh, that's not a rat. That's a beefy lad. There's a combination of monsters. When the monsters spawn in, I want you to run towards them. So those 3 are going to run towards them. And then Doctor has Gil on his back. What's going on here? So they're running in right now, all three of them down the train tracks. Man, what is Doctor doing? He's behind him. Wait. No, don't end. But I was expecting a little bit more. All right. Top comments. Gileog saying I'm ready if you are is both adorable and terrifying at the same time. That encapsulates that moment completely. Yes. How much do you want to bet there are secret rooms or a secret scenario coming up? No way he's just going to have them run in like that unless he has something sneaky up his sleeves. 100% he knows what's happening. And Doctor, you crazy. What you doing, bro? Alright, another good set of chapters. Omniscient Reader, always shaking things up a little bit. This one was rather more straightforward, but we had a lot of, well, not a lot, but we had finally had some more scenes with Junghyuk and Doctor reunited. The two big guns of this, this world just talking to each other. One, the most powerful main character, and then guy who knows what's happening and he's just trying to survive. Fantastic. I'm really enjoying this series so far. But yeah, we'll continue this a bit more throughout the week. We have Tower of God coming up in a few days, and then we'll be back onto it. But yeah, that'll be it from me. Thank you very much for watching, listening, or reading along, if that is what you do. And I'll catch you in the next one. Laters.